Oh, dog, what the fuck are you doing?
Baby probably still sell reef. Baby probably still got them bows. I told my bitch I'm faithful, but I still got the hoe.
This new series idea that we've got might be a total bust, but let's give it a shot. I thought that having you guys send in your videos to me via Instagram at Greyson Roberts, message me something you're struggling with, a video of a trick. The video I think would be the best than just a message, but if you have a video of yourself doing a trick that you're struggling with, a video of you not landing it or being sketchy, or just want to change the flow, style, improve in any way, hit me in the DMs, and I'm going to try my best to get back to every single one of you and help you guys land the trick. So we're all in this shit together. Let's evolve, let's grow, let's get better, let's have some fun with it, and let's buy some fucking merch. So you know I have the bike roast. That's all fun and games. I roast the shit out of people, but we gotta, you know, balance the universe out so I don't have too much bad karma coming my way, and now let's help you guys out. If you're new to the channel, my name is Greyson Roberts. I make vlogs, bike roasts, apparently this series now, and all sorts of other how-tos and helpful information. If any of that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe and like button. Hit this like button if one, this brought you any entertainment, made you laugh, and make me a deal. You hit that like button if you learned anything at all. If you didn't learn anything in this video, go on with your day, that's totally fine. But if I did teach you something, whether it was you specifically or you just picked up on something that, hey, this guy has the same problem as me and he taught him how to fix it, so therefore it teaches me how to fix it. If I helped you in any way, you owe me that like. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, I don't totally know how I'm going to go about this, how many I'm going to do, the types of format this is going to be. We're just experimenting. So anyway, let's get into the first one. This video is sent in by Meme King 17. He said, just want to say that first off, I barely started BMX about 4 to 5 months ago or so. And well, I've been struggling with the most basic trick, bunny hop. Usually sometimes I get it to be higher than what it is in the video. But I'd like your advice on what you think I can do to improve since I still don't have quite enough courage to generally jump over a curb. Alright, so let's watch the video you sent me. Alright, so here's the thing, man. You're at such a beginner level that you're at, like, this is gonna sound mean, but you're at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Here's the thing. Don't worry about how long it takes because there is absolutely nowhere to go but up. BMX is just like learning to walk. When you were a baby, you're not gonna get up and do a 100-yard fucking dash. You're gonna slowly get better and better at walking until you've evolved and you can walk and you don't even have to think about it. When I do a bunny hop, I don't think about it. But for you, you really have to think about it because you're just starting out. Who cares that it's been 4 to 5 months? Don't worry about how long it's been. Don't feel guilty about that. We're only in this to have fun anyway. And just being good is just, you know, it happens. I've met people where it's taken them forever to even, you know, do a bunny hop. Longer than you to do a bunny hop. But eventually they build the courage, they keep at it, and something clicks, and then they just get better. It's like a snowball effect. You learn one trick, you learn the other. More, then it's an exponential growth from there. So your form is really good. The best way that I've learned to get better at bunny hops is to go over things. So for example, first bunny hop over a crack, then bunny hop over a hose, then bunny hop over a soda can, then bunny hop over a paint can, and so forth. So slowly work your way up, just like you were learning to walk when you were a child. You slowly went from crawling to walking to jogging to running. You're slowly gonna go higher and higher and higher in increments that you can measure and track with doing a bunny hop. The next submission we have, there's no video unfortunately, but it's Dan Weber _2. I learned 180 bars and somehow can't do them now after doing them for months. Think it might be because of fear of throwing them. Any advice or past experience? So, yes, actually, not with 180 bars, but with switch bars. So, I learned switch bars, I was okay at them, and then I took a big long break, and then I got scared to do them again. Here's the thing. Here's the wall. Here's what you did before. You broke through it. You retracted back since it's been so long. What'd you do the first time? You fucking broke through it. Just do it again. That's all you gotta do. Get the first couple tosses out of the way, eat some shit, realize it's not that bad, and then you're back into the groove just like you were from before. You just gotta break through that wall. It's like a water bottle. You got a water bottle, you flip it upside down. It's not gonna do anything. Unless you break the seal and take off the cap, then it starts to flow. Just like doing that with the 180 bar. That's how you have to think about it with fear. You just gotta make that breakthrough. Other than that, that's the only advice I have. So you clearly know how to 180 bar because you said you were doing it and it's just fit. So it's all mental. You know you can do it. You know you can land it. You know it's physically possible. And your bike is just a machine that's about 28 pounds. You can manipulate it any which way you want to, and that's all you gotta do. You just gotta realize this is a little machine. I know it's physically possible. I know I can do it, so just do it. Break through that wall of fear. That's all you gotta do. All right, this next one is sent in by, let's see, Maverick underscore BMX underscore. I feel like I just gave you a shout out. He's doing a 360. He says, I want to not pivot. All right, man, here's what you're going to want to do. So whenever you're pulling up and you're looking over your shoulder, just like you should with learning a 360. Now, this method works for some people and doesn't work for other people. I have said this 2 words, whatever. I've said this simple sentence to someone and it has clicked like that. And other people, they've eaten ass. They've fallen so much harder. So just take what I say with a grain of salt, but this method may work for you. So whenever you do it, you're pulling up and you're looking over. You're pulling so hard. But think about where you're pulling. If you're pulling diagonally up and you're looking up like this, naturally you're going to pull up and you're going to spin like that and you're going to pivot. So here's what I do to fix that. Get a good solid jump, but instead of looking up and over your shoulder, lean forward and look under your shoulder. So it evens it out. And plus, since your tires, you're not going to be spinning like this, you're going to be spinning like that. You're going to look way higher. It's going to feel way more. So give it that same good pull, but immediately shift your weight forward and then look under your shoulder. That's my method to get a dip 360, but sometimes when people who pivot really bad, that helps them kind of counteract that pulling up, that penciling motion. So try looking at or under your shoulder instead of looking up and over. Because like I said, your bike is a little machine. It's gonna do exactly what your body does. And it's like following through with a basketball. It's the same thing with doing that. If you're gonna pull like that, you're gonna pencil. If you pull up and then even it out, you're gonna even out. It's how it works. All right, hopefully that works for you. All right, I think we've got time for a couple more. Let me know if you guys are liking this. I think this is pretty cool. Hopefully I'm actually giving advice that makes sense. All right, this next one's sent in by Kale Braden 233 said, need help with my trucks. These were my first attempts ever. We've got a couple videos. I know exactly what your problem is. You're doing everything perfect. You've got a nice even 360. You're not throwing too early. You're not throwing too late. You're in control until you throw the bar spin. So what you're doing is you're going up. You've got the 360 perfect. Everything's flawless, even when you start to bar. But when you're in the process of barring, you're thinking about, fuck, I gotta do this bar spin. And you forget about the 360. So if you look closely, I'll try to blow it up and zoom it in. You stop looking. So everybody knows whenever you do a trick like a 180 or a 360, you're looking over your shoulder, and the key is to not stop looking until you see your landing. As soon as you begin the bar spin, you stop looking, you start looking at your bars. So you've got to focus a little bit less on the bars and just keep that 360 going. Worst case scenario, pull, look, bar spin, and then keep looking. But if you can, just learn bar spins with your eyes closed, so that way you can just go whoo and then not even worry about it. You got to keep your momentum. That's a lot of problem people have with just 360s. They get kind of halfway or 270 and then they stop looking. You have to eyeball that landing when you do your first few. Just keep your torso and your upper body, your head, everything turned in that direction. Keep that momentum going, because as soon as you throw that bar spin, you immediately break it and you stop spinning and you land at 270. That's textbook. All you got to do is just keep that head turned and you'll be solid. Focus a little bit less on the bar spin. Focus a little bit more on finishing that last 90 in the spin. All right, off_the_wood says there's 2 attempts. They're bar spins. Oh, dog, what the fuck are you doing? Hold on, let me watch the other one. All right, so I'm gonna freeze frame this halfway through. What the fuck? Okay, so it looks like you're pretty afraid to finish the bar spin. The first thing you gotta do is not throw it away from you or down. So you're throwing it away and down. Your hands are not at all where the bars are. So that should indicate to you that something's wrong with your bar rotation here. And I'm gonna put another freeze frame right here. That doesn't look fucking right to me. You're throwing it completely away from you. And the bike is dumping to the side. So what you gotta do is, I mean, you're pretty early in the stage, so I'm not gonna tell you how to bar spin, because you could go look at my full how to bar spin tutorial. I'm gonna tell you exactly how to reach the next step. So what you need to do is you need to focus on pinching your cranks so your bike doesn't go side to side, but really your main problem right now is you're throwing it away, you're dumping it. You don't wanna throw it in front of you, you wanna throw it towards you, if that makes sense. So here's you, here's a regular bar spin. Towards you. You're gonna lean over the bars and throw it towards you and go into it, not fucking. So just make sure you're not throwing not only away from you, but don't throw it down. You want a nice easy toss towards you. You know, you're just chilling there, you got your back tire leaned up against the wall, you just pull it up and you do a bar spin. You're not pulling up and fucking throwing it in front of you. You're pulling it up and you're tossing it towards you. Everything is staying in the same place. The front part of your bike and like the bars and the wheel, everything is staying in roughly the same place, it's just spinning. But when you do a bar spin, it's going and then fucking forward. So just focus on not dumping it. And then, hey, get to the next step, resubmit that video, and we'll work on the next step of landing the bar spin. Alright guys, that's all the time I have. I gotta go to, oh shit, I gotta go now. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like this, if it brought you value, hit that like button. You made that deal with me. Anyway, subscribe, DM me at Greyson Roberts your videos, and let me know in the comments if I should keep doing this, if this was a bust. Let me know what you think, because this is a trial run. Also, big deal, I need a title for the series if we do continue to do this, so comment that below. Anyway, peace guys, pick up your fucking merch.
Mountain Park Apartments next to Triangle, heard